Hello guys, welcome to episode 4 of Rise of the Exiles. It is me, Bad Jokes FM, back at you once again with one more video. And just a quick little note before we get started. It has been about 3 months since the last game I brought to you. And the reason being is that I did record a video for you guys yesterday. But me being an absolute muppet, I forgot to check that my microphone was on. So I couldn't release that video. But like I say, it has been 3 months since the last game, and since that game, form in the league has been very good. The last game I brought to you was Grimsby all the way back in September. It is now New Year's Day, and yeah, and as I say, look at that. Look at all that green. We have got, since the Grimsby game, we have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in the league, and we've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've only lost twice. Form has been very good. We seem to have finally settled on a tactic and on a formation, which I will show to you in just a moment. And yeah, all that good form, all that green, has left us 5th in the table. And in the last game, we really should have beaten top of the table Portsmouth, but they did grab an equaliser like 20 minutes from time, which was a bit of a shame. But against the best team in the league, you can't be complaining about getting a 1-1 draw. If we had won that game, as you can see, we'd be 2nd in the table, which for little Newport is just madness. We were supposed to be struggling this year, but something really appears to have clicked, and we are doing brilliantly. And this is going to be the team for the first of today's games at home against Exeter. We are going to be playing Butamp in goal, Czech at left back, Tozer and Turley as the centre backs, Bannon Bob out on the right hand side of defence, and then in midfield we've got Randall and Congolo, and then the three just ahead of them is Owen Evans, Scott and Ambrose, just behind the new main man Alex Samuel, who has been banging in the goals. I brought him into the team a month or two ago, and he has just been non-stop scoring. If we just have a quick look here. Look at that. He's played in 8 games, started 5 of them, and he's scored 6 goals at an average rating of 7.3, which has been blistering form. He has just been on fire. Your defence really should be terrified. And yeah, let's hope that that team today can pick us up another win at home, give everyone a good start to their New Year's celebrations. And the media prediction is even that we should be beating Exeter quite easily. But they are a team who are just outside the playoff zone. So if they can get a point, I wouldn't be too disappointed. But a win would be really, really happy. And then here we go. Just going to say to the lads, we are on a good run. So just try and keep it up. And here we go. Start of the game. It's us to kick off at home. Samuel with the ball back to Tozer to check down on the left. He's just bringing the ball inside to Owen Evans. And what can he do with the ball? He can't find anyone that gets nicked off him. And yeah, like I say, our season has been going really, really well. I don't really fancy us to get into the automatic playoff zone. But if we can get into the playoffs, that could always work out well. And you never know, get into the playoffs, we could get a day out at Wembley. Oh, but Ambrose with a shot there. And it's saved by Olinek. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's our man with the corner. It's going to be Scott to whip it in. And it comes out and Reed heads it away. Ambrose with the ball. Plays it out wide to Scott in the mountains of space. Crosses it in, but Woodman intercepts. And he just chucks it away. And Bannon Bob plays it forward. And I don't think too much is going to happen here now. But having said that, Congolo has the ball. And it's Randall to Evans. What can Evans do with it? Can he find his man? Oh, he's all on his own. He needs some help, and he's nicked it back. Evans with a shot, and Olinek. Oh yes, and Samuel again. 1-0. Great start to the game. Alex Samuel. That is the sort of thing he has been doing since forcing his way into the team. He has just been a really clinical poacher, just nicking onto the end of absolutely everything and anything. As we just wait to see this game on the 3D highlights. 5 minutes up, a cracking start, puts us 3rd in the table. And we are just having a brilliant start. And here we go. And it's Evans who Great persistence to nick the ball back, goes for the shot, and Olenek, don't know what he was doing there. But thankfully he spills it, and Samuel is alive to the danger. And he steals the ball into the back of the net. Cracking start from us so far. Dominating possession. We've had 3 shots, all of them on target. And we've had the one clear-cut chance, which we have made work. And so hopefully today is going to be a very good day for us. But having said that, McAlladine has nicked in onto the end of a long ball. But Beauchamp with a good stop. And it goes out for a corner. This could be a very entertaining game today. Both teams look to be on it in an attacking sense. As Taylor with a corner whips the ball out, and it's Tozer to clear. And Turley steals it and just hoofs it forward. And Samuel, I thought Samuel might get onto the end of that, but apparently not. Yeah, 4 shots on target and 4 shots in total. It's been a cracking performance so far. As now it's Sterry with a ball to Brown, to Kroll. Out wide to Woodman, to Holmes, and Holmes just trying to beat his man here. Can we get the ball back? Oh, not yet. It's Reed. Exeter really are doing a good job with the ball in this attack. And Grant, what can Grant do? He crosses it or does something with it. I don't know what on earth that was, but it goes out and it's our goal kick. And from the resultant free kick, Beauchamp clears the ball long. Ambrose does brilliantly to get control of that ball. He goes for the shot, and Olenek, unfortunately, has more control over that shot. But 5 shots on target, 5 shots in total. If we don't get another couple goals, I will be surprised. And Randall with the ball, he goes for the shot and over the bar. Might have been an idea to pass there. But now Olenek with a goal kick, and again we managed to nick the ball. It's Evans to Samuel. What can Samuel do with this? He can play it out wide to check in the oceans of space. Can he get the ball into the box? Well, he tries. Oh, he finds its way to Samuel somehow. Just turn around, son. Oh, he goes for a shot and it hits the post. And it goes out for another corner. Come on, surely we can get another goal before half time. Get us feeling a little bit more comfortable. As it's Czech with the corner, it gets to Tozer and it somehow ends up as another corner for us. And Czech not going to be taking this one apparently. It's going to be Scott with the ball. He flies it in, but Kroll heads it away. And Scott now to get hold of that. And through to Randall, to Tozer. Oh, it's been nicked off him, and Reed lobs it forward long. And thankfully Bannon Bob is alive to that and nicks the ball back. Half an hour gone. I am really happy with how this game is going. As it's Grant to Brown and Randall intercepts to Scott. What can Scott do? Can he find a long pass? No, he can't, but Evans can. He plays it for, and it's Samuel who's going to get onto the end of this. What can he do? Oh, he's offside. He's offside. Oh, really unfortunate there, but those are the sort of chances we do want to be trying to create. As now the ball finds its way out wide to Holmes for Exeter just before half time. And Holmes on the right hand side, he crosses it in and Beauchamp spills it out for a corner. Just 1 minute left until half time. And it's Taylor with the ball. And he's going to whip it in. And, oh, it's 1-1. Ah. Just before half time, Liam McAlladine with his 9th of the season. And that drops us back down to 5th. I wouldn't really say that's deserved on the run of play. But that is what we are going to have to work with. Just going to tell the lads, keep on with what they have been doing. First team to score this will win, I believe. Yeah, I'm just going to say, you're performing well out there. Yep, and a few of them are delighted with that. And let's hope that we can crack on in this second half. As Kroll plays it back to Olenek. Olenek just coming out of his area now. Plays it long. And Tozer heads it forward, but it only finds their man Taylor, who plays it out wide to Grant. And Grant with the ball. Back to Story. To Taylor. And Taylor, what's he going to do with the ball? Scott fouls him. It's going to be a free kick for Exeter. Yeah, just dropped back down to 5th just at the moment. Again, if somebody had offered me 5th at this point this season, I wouldn't have been disappointed. I would have taken it. But now we are in this position, I do want to try and kick on a little bit. As now just coming up to the hour mark, game does seem just to be fizzling out a little bit. Just both teams might be cancelling each other out now. I'm going to be making some changes now. And I'm going to bring Myrie Williams on. Ambrose is looking nervous. He might be trying to get ready for his New Year's celebrations. So let's take him off. And also I'm going to take Rando off because he's on a yellow card and I don't really want us to go down to 10 men. And I'm going to bring on Josh Labadie and see if either of those two can make a change. Might just give it another 5-10 minutes and then tell the boys to go on the attack. Because I do believe we should be winning this game. We have had more shots. We've had more shots on target. The only thing that doesn't swing in our favour is the goals. But unfortunately, that is the most important statistic. As it's Scott to Samuel. Samuel, yes, 2-1. Samuel again. He has done this a few times where he's scored 2 goals in one game. It does seem that when he scores twice. And most of the time that has been enough to win a game for us. As Congolo with a great pass to Scott, who finds Samuel. And Samuel is in oceans and oceans, was never going to miss that. 20 minutes left. We are up to 4th in the table. And we are leading this game of football. And surely we can keep our good run of form going. I can't see Exeter getting back into this now, but I wouldn't have guessed them to get an equaliser in the first half, so you never know. As McCallaghan with a shot, but Beauchamp easily gathers it. Just going to give it another 5-10 minutes just before going defensive. Because this is a win I do really want to keep hold of. Myrie Williams picks up a knock, which is unfortunate because he has only just come onto the field. I'm going to take him off for Patterson. It is only 5 minutes left, and it might help Patterson get a bit more match sharpness. Just going to say to him, no pressure. You're not in your favoured position. Just go out there and run down the clock. Yep, 2 minutes remaining of normal time. Barnum Bob picks up a yellow card. I still think that's an awesome name. As now 30 seconds left of normal time. Grant to Taylor. 3 minutes of injury time. Surely they're not going to get into it again. As McCallaghan with the ball. And Barnum Bob nicks it off him and it's Scott. What can he do with the ball? He can find Labadie, who finds Samuel. And Samuel, can he make a pass? He can. It's Patterson. But the ball gets nicked off him by Kroll and it's Taylor. To McCallaghan. 2.5 minutes remaining. And the ball finds its way into the box, but Beauchamp just gathers it under no pressure. And he lobs it forward long. Is Scott going to get onto the end of this? He is. And can he find a pass? He can't, but he finds its way to Labadie. It's Samuel. To Patterson in oceans of space. Can he go for the shot? He does, and it's in. Yes, 3-1. 3-1. Patterson staking a claim to be on the pitch more often. And now 2 minutes left. We are 2 goals clear. That surely is the victory and the 3 points. And now in 3D, Samuel to Patterson. Patterson closed down a little bit there, but he finds the ball into the far side of the net. And yeah, that should be game over. Very happy with this performance today. Exeter, like I say, are a team just hovering around the playoff groups. But we have made them look very average, I think, today. And Samuel with the ball. Samuel, it might be a chance for another goal here. He goes for the shot and it's just wide. Would have been nice for Samuel to get his hat-trick there. But the most important thing is that we have scored 3 goals and we are picking up the win to keep our momentum going. And as things stand, we are only 4 points behind Portsmouth, which if we can keep that going further on into the season, you never know what can happen down at this level of football. But that is only in like dream fairy tale land stuff. Just as long as we get into the playoffs now, I think that's my minimum expectation now. As Congolo plays it to Scott, to Samuel, to Owen Evans, Labadie out wide to Czech, 25 seconds remaining of this game of football, and Wheeler just knocks it out of play. As 10 seconds left remaining now. And Marek Czech, and it gets headed away. It's Taylor with the ball, and Reed. That should be the game, and that is 3-1. That is another victory. Very good performance today from the lads, and that is what I am going to tell the boys. Very pleased with the result and your performance. And yeah, look at that. Portsmouth today actually lost, so that is why we have gained some ground on them. So let's hope that they have a bit of a difficult time around this Christmas, January period where there are just so many games. And yeah, Myrie Williams, he's out for a day or two. I'm going to leave him with the doctor. He's not a very important player, so I can find a replacement for him. And yeah, just one more thing before I go towards the next game. I was given a new contract just before Christmas, so I am going to be at Newport for another season. I have managed to achieve 90% board confidence, so that's really good. That's really pleasing. So they're really happy, and their main expectation is still only for us to avoid relegation. But my own personal expectation now is to get into the playoffs at least, and see where we go from there. Yep, and I think I'm going to leave it there just for the moment, guys. I will be back with you in a second for the Wycombe game away from home. See you in a minute. Hello guys, welcome back to the second game of today's episode, away at Wycombe. As you can see, a couple changes from the first game. Flo Bajaz has come in for Scott because Scott has picked up his 5th yellow card of the season, so he is suspended for today's game. And I've brought in Sam Hart for Marek Czech. I just think 2 games in 3 days might just be a little bit too much for him at this stage of his career. But other than that, no other changes. And let's hope that we can pick up a second victory of today's episode. And the media prediction is saying that we're a good side at the moment, and that we should have enough quality to pick off Wycombe. And where are Wycombe? They're 12th in the table. So I am feeling fairly confident today. I do think we should be picking up the 3 points. And yep, just going to tell the lads to pick up exactly where they left off, because that was a good performance last time out. And let's crack on with the game. As now from the kickoff, it's Hayes to Jack Gubarak. Hopefully I'm not going to say his name too many times. Bloomfield plays the ball wide to Cohen Hall. Out wide to Jambayati. Jambati crosses the ball in, but it takes a deflection of Farman, and Congolo calmly picks it up. And yeah, that was a very good performance in the last game, wasn't it, lads? So let's hope we can carry it on here. Not too much has happened in the in-between in time, but there is one loan deal that I was hoping would be completed in time for this game, but it hasn't been. And so I think I'm going to leave that as the attack comes in. Bloomfield, Jack Bayak. Back to Wood. Wood on the outside of the pitch, crosses it in, and it gets headed away. And is Turley going to get to this first? No, he's not. Jack Back has beat him to it. And Congolo picks the ball up, and then it's Ambrose. And yeah, like I was saying, I have got one loan signing coming in. Like I say, I was hoping he was going to be in for today's game, but he's not. But he is someone I am quite excited about, who, if I can pull it off, I think it will be a major coup for a team of our level. So I think I will leave that as the big reveal for tomorrow's episode. So come back and check that out. As it's Owen Evans with a shot and just wide. And one other little bit of news. Alex Samuel has picked up the Young Player of the Month award for the second month in a row. That is how much fire he has been on. As now the ball from the corner comes out to Evans. And Evans with the ball just being forced back here to Bannon Bob, to Hart. And yeah, Alex Samuel, Young Player of the Month, two months running. He does look like he is going to be a star. Oh, and we're 1-0 up. No, we're not. Oh, off the post. I really thought that was in. Ah. Yeah, Alex Samuel does look like he is going to be a star of the future. How long we can keep holding for, I don't know. We have got him until end of the season on loan. And I think maybe Swansea might let us have him back again next year. But that is for the end of the season. That is for the summer to try and figure that out then. But more pressing issues is Wycombe on the attack here. Hayes with the ball. Crosses it over. And 1-0. 1-0 down. Wheels cut open far too easily there. They have been the much better side in this first 25 minutes. Maybe a bit of complacency has got into the lads. As now just seeing a highlight. It's Hayes. He plays it into Casquet, who is just in far too much space. And yeah, 1-0 down. Not a good start. But us coming back now. Congolo has the ball. To Evans. To Hart. Hart with a cross. It finds Congolo with a shot and we are level. We are level almost immediately. Congolo with a very nice goal there. We were not behind for too much longer. That is the kind of resiliency and the toughness we do have in this team. As just to see the goal here, Hart plays it in, it does a bit of ping pong before finding its way back to Congolo, takes a bit of a deflection and finds its way into the back of the net. 1-1 now. Hopefully now we can get some confidence into the lads as it's Ambrose with the ball to Congolo. Oh, beats his man nicely there. Evans to Randall. And Randall, he plays it out wide to Hart, who's in loads of space. What can he do with the ball? He plays it back to Evans, who plays it to Hart, and just get the cross in, lad. Come on. Crosses it, but gets back to their keeper, who picks it up nice and easily. Yeah, just a one shot on target so far for us. But that one shot did find its way into the back of the net. And we do seem to be growing into the game now. Like I say, this is our second game in 3 days. So maybe there is a little bit of tiredness within the lads. But I do think we should still have enough to pick off Wycombe here. As it's Bannon Bob to Ambrose. To Bojaz, who has a long shot but it curls just wide of the post. Just 10 minutes to go till half time now. Just try and get the lads in. Just 1-1 at half time and I'll get into them and I'll hopefully get an improvement out of the team. As it's just now a Wycombe corner that is going to be whipped in by Cohen Hall. And he crosses it in but it doesn't beat Congolo. But Cohen Hall could be the first one to get onto it. Out to Jambayati, to Bloomfield. And he can't do anything with it. Samuel finds himself with the ball. To Bojaz, to Owen Evans. And nothing comes of that. But 4 minutes now until half time. It's Casquet to Jack Ubayak. To Casquet. And no. You could see that one coming a mile off. We are behind again. I'm going to have a look at some of the condition of the lads in defence. Because we don't normally get caught out this many times. And it's two very similar goals. Which is disappointing to see. Just wanted to hang on to half time there. But we have been robbed of that possibility. As now Samuel has the ball. Maybe he can get us back into it before half time. Samuel all on his own. What's he going to do? He runs into the box and he has a shot. A very nice attack there from Samuel all alone. And we have got a corner. Hopefully a chance just to nick an equaliser here. Randall. And nope, nothing comes of that. Blackman dominating his area. And yep, there's going to be a minute to half time. Don't think there's going to be too much occur here. As it's Jackie Bayak to Wood. plays it long. Casquet flicks it back to Jack Ubayek. Casquet, I think we do need to be marking a little bit better. He does seem to be making quite a bit of space for his team. And Cohen Hall heads it over. That would have been disastrous to go 2 behind at half time. Conglo is looking exhausted apparently. And yeah, him and Ben Tozer both are looking quite tired. Do I change both of them? Do I change one of them? What do I do, lads? I think I am going to take both of them off. It is 2 games in 3 days. And we have got players that can replace both of them. It's not an ideal situation. But I think it was fairly obvious that Tozer was not fit enough. As the game progressed. Yep, and I'm going to say to the lads, just nice and calmly, show me something else. And a few of them are motivated. And I'm going to leave it as that just for the first 10-15 minutes. And hopefully we can get something back now. And just O'Brien to Randall to Owen Evans. To Hart can't get onto that. Cohen Hall to Bean. But Owen Evans with the interception. Bodjaz out wide to Hart, but nothing comes of that attack. Yeah, we do need some improvement here. And now being told that Sam Hart may have a broken finger, but he can run through that, which is good. As Labadie now with the ball in the box for us, he goes for the shot and nothing really too much happening there as it gets cleared. Yeah, we have finally had the more shots and we've just about had the more possession, but we've not dominated like we normally do. And yet Owen Evans is asking to come off the pitch. 2 games in 3 days. Maybe I should have made more changes, but I didn't want to rock the boat too much. As now Randall to Bodjaz to Owen Evans. And it's Bodjaz with the ball and does a bit of ping pong and finds its way out for a throw in. Yeah, 60 minutes gone. I think I am going to make that change now after this highlight. As it's Hayes back to Wood. Wood lobs it long. And O'Brien, the new centre-back on at half-time, clears that up nice and easily. He plays it long and it's Owen Evans back to Randall. To Labadie. To Ambrose. And what can he do with the ball? He can play it long, but to absolutely nobody. But Blackman clears it and Ambrose goes for the first time shot like he had to into the open net, but got it absolutely nowhere near. And now it's O'Brien with the ball to Hart, to Randall, but nothing happens with that. And just going to make that change now, taking Owen Evans off. What do? We're not playing well. We don't really have any more central attacking midfielders on the pitch. I think I'm going to go 4-4-2. I've not gone 4-4-2 for a while, but the last time I did, I think it did work quite well. And we need a goal here, so let's hope it can help out. It can help out quite a bit here. And where is the fellow who's knackered? There's Owen Evans. Change him for Bodjaz. Bodjaz can't play there. Okay. So undo. Everyone's and Samuel for Bodjaz. Samuel for Ambrose. Is Bodjaz not happy on either wing? That's going to be a problem. I think Ambrose can play out wide. Nope. Okay. Just go like that. Just a weird formation. Just like that. And have we got someone who can play out wide on the right hand side? No. Okay, so Ambrose switches with Owen Evans. And can Ambrose go up top there? Yes, he can. And Owen Evans, take him off for Butler, I think. I don't know, check is the more match sharp. I'm going to give Butler a run out. Change Ambrose to don't leave him as a winger, but I think he's happier on support. So chuck him there and go attacking. And leave everything else as it is. and just try and go for it that way. Dan Butler quite happy to get a run out on the pitch. He's not played too much for us this year, so let's hope he thinks, oh, I've got 25 minutes here, make an impact and try and force his way into the side. As now it's Wycombe on the attack. It's Cohen Hall to Hayes, out wide to Harrison, who plays it in Southwell with a header, but it goes wide. Yeah, this has been a mixed performance from us so far. We've not played that well. I think a mixture. Well, most of that has got to go on my shoulders. I didn't really check the condition of most of the players. I just wanted to keep the same team going, keep the consistency as we had it. Maybe I should have looked at how the players were tired or whatever, because I think this has been a bit of a tired performance. We've not dominated possession like how we normally do. We've not been on top of the team like usual, and that has led to the position we are in, as it's Southwell with the ball, but Beauchamp tips the ball out wide. We can't really afford Wycombe to score another goal in the next 20 minutes. We do want, and just as I say that, commentators curse, Paris Cohen Hall has scored, and I think that's going to be our lot for today, lads. 15 minutes to go, 2 behind. We have gone 4-4-2. I think I am just gonna make a couple of changes here. Just gonna tell the lads to just pump the ball forward, go route one, pump it into the box, and I'm actually gonna tell the lads shoot on sight and just see where we go from there. Overload, just try and nick the couple of goals we need for an equaliser. No, that's not helped anything at all, has it? Bannon Bob to Samuel, back to Ambrose, who crosses it in. Bodjas, but it gets headed away. It's Hayes. Back to Jack Back to Turley, who heads it away, but Wood clears it away for them, and it's Randall to Ambrose to Alex Samuel. And can he do anything? He can find Ambrose, who plays it back to Barnum Bob, who plays it long, but nope, just nothing happening here. Labadie with the ball to Turley to Barnum Bob. This isn't really what I want to see with 3 minutes left. Oh, here we go, long ball now. Samuel to Labadie to Bodjas, and that's not very good at all, is it, lads? 3 minutes left to go. 2 minutes now, and yeah, this has been poor. And Wood to Butler, who clears it. And Wood now on the outside of the box. 10 seconds remaining. The ball gets cleared. Samuel, what can he do, if anything? He clears it long, and that is going to be the game. Yeah, 3-1 there. Disappointing performance, but we are still in the playoff zone, so we've got to be happy with that. Yeah, I'm just going to say, lads, we were just unlucky. It was more on my shoulders than theirs, and they're all happy, they're all relaxed and got confidence. And yeah, we are still 5th in the table, still only 2 points off automatic promotion, still only 7 off Portsmouth. So overall the season is still going unbelievably well. And yeah, I think that is where I am going to leave it for today, lads. If you have enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and a like down below, and please do feel free, and please subscribe to the channel. I am Bad Jokes FM. I am out.